to the pump now.
Hello again, tennis fans. James Zanadakis here today for the Changeover, and once again we have an amazing group of panelists. We're joined by Michelle Yu, Lindsay Davenport, and international prima ballerina, top 3 American in the world, Tyler Peck. We'll chat to these 3 in just a moment's time, but before we do that, let's catch up on the action you may have missed.
It's going to be a challenge. I think that she has beat me the last few times we played, and here 4 years ago, but this is going to be a good challenge for me in the 3rd round.
Petra Kvitova is into the 4th round.
Wow, beautiful.
Jeez, Benoit.
Number 8 seed, looking smooth.
Oh, yes. He's got it. Quickly up to it, Andrei Rublev. When he plays with that belief, he can beat anyone.
Oh, she's got it again. That's outrageous.
He's 10-4 winner. He's pretty good.
Tyler, we're going to throw to you first of all. We're going to tap into your American tennis player knowledge, because I know you're a big tennis fan. Jessica Pegula is going very well. She's dropped a set today, but she's looking in pretty good form here at the US Open.
Yeah, I saw her the other day when I was there playing doubles with Coco, and so it was really interesting to see her play singles because I hadn't, and I was really impressed with her form and kind of how composed she was.
Did you watch the Coco doubles match with Jessica Pegula?
Yes.
Ah, interesting. Okay, yeah, unfortunately those 2 crashing out, but both obviously focusing on their singles matches. Michelle, you welcome back to the show. I know you're drastically trying to hold the door closed because your kid's trying to burst onto set. The challenges of working from home. Muguruza is going well here at the US Open. A very challenging match for her, though.
Yeah, Petra Kvitova, you got to give credit for her. To her, she knows how to win. A 2-time Grand Slam champion, and I think she had a great run in Cincinnati leading up to this, went to the finals. So what I really loved was she said she channeled her Serena Williams in her, and that is how she won the match. And I think that is still the talk of the town, the inspiration that Serena Williams gives off to everyone, fans and even players.
Serena has touched all of us here, hasn't she? She really has been an inspirational story, and one that we will continue to talk about throughout the course of the US Open. Lindsay Davenport is back on the show, everybody. What an honor it is to have to you. Lindsay, I'm going to ask you your thoughts on Cam Norrie, because he comes into this tournament on the back of that Wimbledon semi-final. He's looking like a real player.
He really is, and it's interesting here at the US Open because so much focus has been about Serena, a lot of focus on the American players, also Rafa and Alcaraz, and Norrie's kind of just been able to kind of go under the radar, continue to play, but got through straight sets again today. There's a lot to like about his game. He's lefty, he's a hard worker, doesn't really have that big weakness on court. I think sometimes it's a huge advantage here at the US Open. If you are under the radar, you can conserve a lot more of that emotional energy. He's getting through pretty convincingly. Holger Rune is a great player. Norrie took him down in straight sets very easily. So I don't know, I wouldn't sleep on the Brit, James.
Yeah, I happen to agree with you. And like you said, he hasn't dropped a set yet, so he's looking pretty handy here. Well, Carlos Alcaraz has just beaten Jenson Brooksby. Michelle, we'll throw to you. He is looking good here, isn't he? Could be on track for his first slam.
Yeah, that's right. He made it to the quarterfinals last year. That's when he really broke out. And I think the star power that he brings really is shining through here in Flushing Meadows. And I think all the fans that come out to swarm to see him, I think that's just giving him more energy to do well here. I expect to see him go deep here in the 2nd week.
Yeah, Lindsay, I know you've been particularly impressed with Alcaraz this US Open, and of course over the year that he's had. Could this be slam number 1, do you think?
I think so. I mean, listen, we've been waiting to see the next generation, who's going to assume the mantle from Rafa, Roger, and Novak. It was earlier this year, before Indian Wells, before Miami, Jim Courier told me this kid is going to win a major as a teen. I think he's got 2 left here and Australia, so we'll see if he can get it done, but big things are coming for Carlos.
It certainly seems that way, doesn't it, Tyler? Would you agree on that sentiment? Star power, perhaps maybe a player who could dominate the sport in years to come?
Yeah, of course I was rooting for the American today, but it is like, a young Rafa, a young fellow Spaniard coming up, and I think that that's exciting.
Okay, we're going to jump straight into a game if you guys are up for having a
game,
little bit
okay.
of fun. Yeah, we like to loosen things up here on the Changeover show. This game is called Guess the Grunt. We're going to do it live. We're going to play out 3 grunts, and the clue, Lindsay, as your crowd calls to you from behind you.
I need some help here, guys.
Always working the crowd. Let's go, Lindsay. The clue is these are all players that you've played against here at the US Open.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Let's check them out.
Okay.
Don't look at me. I'm not going to help you. Lindsay
I
looks
literally have no idea on any of
utterly
them.
perplexed.
None of them. None of them.
Can you guess?
So Serena,
Serena
one,
is
but I
one
don't
of
know which
them.
one was Serena.
Serena was the first one.
The first one, okay.
Oh, we only played one, apparently. So there you go. You got it right. I was told there was 3 different grunts. We're about to go to the second grunt. So we've got 1 out of 1.
Okay,
Somehow we
okay.
got there. Let's listen to the second grunt.
Michelle, this one was for you. I got number
Well,
1.
no, I think we bring Tyler and Michelle back in here to offer some help to Lindsay.
Oh, I don't know. You put me on the spot. Is that, I'm going to go with Venus? Was that Venus now?
That's your final answer? Tyler,
Yes.
do you care to contribute to this incredibly difficult game?
I'll just, how about Coco?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, well, look, they're good guesses. None of them were right. It was, in fact, Martina Hingis. Martina Hingis.
She's not playing here this year.
1998.
You're like tricking
No, that was the first one. They were doing them grunt by grunt.
False information.
Listen, calm down, you lot.
Trickiness. Okay.
We still have, you're going to be pleased
One
to
more.
hear,
Okay.
we still have 1 more grunt.
We're going to get it here, girls.
Yeah, you
Come
got
on.
this one. Come on, girls, you got this.
Oh, I know that. I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
You got it straight away.
That's Venus.
That's Venus.
That's Venus. I got that.
That is, I mean, that was quick. To be fair, you got 2 out of 3. And
Kinda,
the second one was slightly misleading because I may have let
I
down
feel
the
like you
path there.
misled us anyways.
James, you always mislead everyone. This is why I'm not sitting next to you today. I need a personal break from you.
I mean, it's a sign of a good journalist. You never know. You never know. Now it's time to look at match insights with IBM Watson, the AI-powered fact sheets that get you up to speed on every singles match at the US Open. And you can see that Watson's analysis gives Rafael Nadal the edge over Richard Gasquet with a 65% chance to win. As we take a look at the IBM Power Index, we can certainly see Nadal has the edge there, ranking at number 3. So that's IBM Watson's analysis. But if you'd like to have a go, check out usopen.org/match insights to share your own thoughts on the match. Michelle, over to you. If Rafael Nadal can stop hitting himself in the face with his tennis racket, probably stands a chance here at the US Open.
Yeah, Richard Gasquet is not stopping Rafa. Rafa has beaten him 17 times in their head-to-head meetings. So I don't see Rafa losing to Richard Gasquet. I only see Rafa maybe once again beating himself by hitting himself on the nose or something. But I don't think it's going to happen against the Frenchman.
Tyler, Rafa is looking very, very good at the moment. He's building momentum. Rafa often grows into these competitions. And as we mentioned, he hit himself in the face with a tennis racket the other night and still looks pretty unbeatable.
Yes, I was there last night or the other night when he hit himself with the racket, and the game was incredible. He's my favorite. I'm hoping to see him in the finals.
And of course, Lindsay, I'm just going to throw ahead to a match we've got tomorrow. Kyrgios taking on Medvedev. We spoke a little bit about that before obviously we came on air. That promises to be an absolutely insane match.
It really does. I mean, not often do you get 2 guys that are, I mean, Medvedev 6'6", what do we call Kyrgios, 6'4" maybe in height.
Yeah.
And they both serve amazing, and they both move around the court. They're shot makers, and they've also got that little bit of edge to them on the court. Let's see who can behave better, or let's see who misbehaves maybe. We'll see some trick shots, but it's been fascinating to watch Kyrgios since the grass court season started. He's been like a different player out there. Medvedev, he was my pick before this tournament started to win. He's looked good so far, but you never know what happens once we get under the lights on Ash. Crazy things happen out there, James.
It's almost a shame that we've got this match so early on in the draw, because I think a lot of people would have maybe liked to have seen this, maybe even in the semis or even the finals. But that is the way that the tournament goes sometimes. We do have some of the big hitters early on. Okay, well, look, we've had a lot of fun on the show today. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for. It's so sad when the show has to come to an end. But we will be back tomorrow and throughout the course of the US Open. Thank you to all of our guests. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.